Recording.
Okay, so we're recording now. Welcome to my live. Welcome to Myrna Sandoval's kitchen tonight. In tonight's preparation, we're going to be preparing ground beef taco, hard shell tacos. And here I have my seasonings that I use for my meat. You can either use the LAWRY'S taco seasoning or the McCormick. Tonight I'll be using the LAWRY'S seasoning. And then I have my corn tortillas here. The raw corn tortillas. We'll be making the shells here. I've got my ground beef over here. And I'm going to be seasoning it now. And the way I season my meat is I add some onion to it. And the seasoning packet. Okay. So, that's all you need there. And then you just stir it in there. Let it cook up, you know. I added a fourth of a cup of water to it, just so that the seasoning can dissolve itself into the meat, into the ground beef itself. And so we're just stirring that in there. Cutting up the meat a little. I had previously started browning the meat, the ground beef. So yeah, you want to get all that seasoning in the meat, over the meat, and your onions all covered. And so we're going to cover this with the lid. Oh, wait a minute, I got seasoning on this one still. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to cover the meat and let it simmer. I have it on medium heat, but I'm going to lower it down to a little bit less than medium. Over here I have my tomato and my serrano chilies boiling for the sauce that's going to go on our tacos. Here I have tomatoes already chopped up for our tacos, lettuce already chopped up for the tacos. I've got queso fresco, which is a Mexican ranchero cheese, already minced up. I got my COLBY Jack cheese shredded here, sour cream, oregano, and a chunk of onion for our salsa, and vegetable oil. I've already put some here. I'm going to start preheating the oil now so that we can make our get these out of the way, so that we can make our taco shells. Okay, so get this out of here because that's already done. And yeah, let's get started on our tacos. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comments. Again, so remember to subscribe, like, and share the videos. And remember, when you hit the subscribe button, to hit that little bell and then click up on all, and that way you'll be able to receive all the notifications of every video that comes available. Okay, so I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of iodized salt into the oil. And the reason I do that is so that the taco shells don't stick to the bottom of the pan, although it's a non-stick pan. But it's just that's just my little secret to keeping the tortillas from getting stuck at the bottom. Now we're gonna start doing our taco shells, and the way I do these is with the spatula, a solid spatula, and with the with tongs. So, and here I have set some foil, a foil grill with paper towel so that we can set our cooked hard taco shells on here to drain. Okay, so let's get started with our taco shells. Okay, we're just gonna lay it in there in the oil and let that oil just a little bit on one side. Then we trade hands. Then you're gonna hold it down towards the center of the tortilla and lift with your spatula, with your tongs, and just hold it there on one side in the oil so that it can harden up as a shell, like a taco shell. A lot of people buy the taco shells already prepared because you can buy them in the store. I like to make my taco shells home cooked. There's nothing like having everything home cooked, prepared fresh. Gives it way better flavoring to me, in my opinion. Okay, now we're ready to turn it over onto the other side. And again, you're going to hold it down into the oil and keep the top portion of the taco shell lifted so that the bottom is cooking and you have the opening to place all your food condiments inside the taco shell. You guys might be asking, why am I wearing this apron? Well, because I am a Cowboys fan. I know we didn't quite make it into the finals, the Super Bowl, but that's okay. It's only a game, and we still have the next season. So, but yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan. Dallas Cowboys. So, and there you have it, your first taco shell. So you're going to drain it as much as you can. Then you'll place it on the paper towel so that it can drain the excessive oil that's on there. See? Cowboys! Yay! Anyways, so let me go back and check our meat. And we'll lower this flame on the oil so it's not too hot. Let's turn our meat around a little bit, stir it up. And looks like it's almost ready. Oh yes, it's coming out really tender. And it's going to be ready. So once this meat is prepared, I will show you how I put together my tacos. And for now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our salsa. So you're going to take your tomato and your 2 serrano chilies and you'll put them in there. And because because I boil the tomato and the serrano chili with very little water just so that it steams up. You're going to add that same water here to your salsa, to your tomatoes and your serrano chilies. Now I'm going to add an onion and some oregano, and let's see. Then I'm going to add, let's see, what should I add? What should I add? I'll add a little bit of GOYA seasoning, adobo, just like that. Okay. And so then you're gonna put the lid on there, and then we're going to blend our salsa. There you have it, your salsa. Let me get a little container that I can put this in. What I have in here. Okay, here we go. And this is your salsa that's going to go over the topping of your tacos. Okay? Ooh, it smells kind of spicy. Alright, so set that there, and we'll go back and we'll do some more taco shells. Okay, so there you have it, your salsa, and we're through with this. So now let's do the next taco shell. Okay. Now again, you're going to get your spatula, take it to the center of the taco, fold over, and hold down the bottom half of your taco so that it's frying in the oil. It'll harden up. And now that my oil is a lot hotter, it's oh yeah, it is a lot hotter. You can hear it popping. It'll hold itself. The taco shell usually will hold itself up. You want it to be open, of course, so that you can put all your meats and your veggies in there. And so here we go. And there's the second taco. Let me lower this flame because my taco shells are coming up super brown. And let me turn off this flame back there because we don't need that. And now I'm going to lower the meat to simmer because our meat is now ready. Again, spatula in the center. Fold over halfway. And let that oil cook the tortilla shell so it becomes a shell. And I think I lowered the flame a little too much. Okay. Turn that up a little bit so it can cook a little faster. Alright, now we'll turn it on the other side. Same thing, you cook it on the other side. This is a fairly easy recipe, you know, but yet delicious. And it's a very inexpensive recipe. So, I mean, at the most you're going to spend probably 20 bucks to put it all together. You know, the most expensive part is your ground beef, so. But there you have it. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab a dish and let's see. Okay. And we'll put together a taco so that you can see how you prepare it. So here you get your taco shell. We're gonna get our ground beef that's already ready, and with maybe a spoonful, fill that in there. And then we'll add lettuce, tomatoes, our cheese, and some more cheese, our sour cream, and some salsa. And that's how you prepare the taco. So now let's enjoy. Perfectly delicious. Thank you, Lord, for blessing this food and making it nourishing to my body, and for allowing me to share my recipe with all my viewers, my followers. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and leave me your comments of other recipes that you would like me to bring to you. Thank you for joining Myrna Sandoval's Kitchen, and you have a blessed night.